Hey guys, I have a mystery for you today. This past Wednesday, September 13th, 2023, the Mexican Congress unveiled two petrified bodies of supposed extraterrestrial beings. Many people looking at these say they just look like paper mache, or look exactly like every alien we've supposedly seen in movies and TV, such as E.T. or The X-Files. However, these bodies have supposedly gone through rigorous testing, such as X-ray, digital tomography, carbon-14, forensic analysis, biological analysis, genetic analysis, biocomputer analysis, analysis of metallic implants, spectrometry, histology, and physical analysis. Now, you would think this would be way bigger in the news. Government confirms aliens exist. Something so many believers have been waiting for, but it seems like nobody even seems to care about this. If you ask me, it's due to the government on so many occasions seem to be covering up the existence of aliens. So why would they all of a sudden decide to confirm that they're real? Let's look at some of these instances where they've supposedly covered them up. In July of 1947, a weather balloon, in air quotes, as the government calls it then, crashed down in Roswell, New Mexico. However, reports and sightings of the crash claim to look more like a metallic disc rather than a weather balloon. This incident went on to become one of the most famous UFO sightings in history, and is still talked about to this day. Looking back further, in 1942, the Battle of Los Angeles occurred. 3 months after the U.S. entered into World War II, on the early morning of February 25th, at 2:25 a.m., sirens started going off, followed by a total blackout, and naval artillery firing up at the sky. As a result of this incident, buildings and cars were destroyed, as well as the loss of 5 civilian lives. And the press reported this incident as a false alarm, with it supposedly being started by, you guessed it, a weather balloon that was misidentified and as an unknown aircraft. However, photos supposedly show searchlights focusing on a UFO here too. Now, another famous area is Area 51. You guys probably know from all the memes, raid Area 51. Let's run in there, see if we can find the aliens. But there's been so many sightings at Area 51 of supposedly UFOs flying around and aliens being there too. It's one of the biggest hotspots of extraterrestrial activity. With all these different sightings of aliens and UFOs, so many cases can be easily debunked. But what about the ones that can't be debunked? And just what are these aliens? Ideas of the origins from where they come from are obviously from a different planet as the most famous idea. NASA has taken so many numerous photos over the years of planets that can possibly host life. Another idea is that many of these sightings are just unknown technology that our governments and other governments are using. One idea is that beings come from inside the Earth, as was seen in the famous Admiral Byrd incident. He's a naval officer and explorer who went on to receive the Navy Cross. And Admiral Byrd took trips to both the North and South Poles and supposedly encountered unknown beings and crafts at the North Pole, which lines up with the Hollow Earth theory. More information on that in a later episode. Along these lines comes from the Flat Earth theory that claims that the Earth is much bigger and has lands beyond Antarctica, and that's where extraterrestrials come from, with extraterrestrial meaning extra Earth. Now, all these theories are interesting, but I don't necessarily believe all of them. One idea that's gained my attention recently is that aliens are actually demons in disguise. The English occultist Aleister Crowley supposedly manifested a demon that looks like this, which is very similar to common alien depictions. This idea also lines up with the Nephilim from the Bible and the Anunnaki from Sumerian folklore. If you want more information on this idea, I recommend a YouTuber I've been watching lately known as Yomikez. I'll link his information in the description of this video. Go check him out. On the topic of aliens looking so similar to depictions in pop culture, maybe it's not that the aliens look like Hollywood aliens, but the aliens in Hollywood are designed after real aliens. With all this information I provided, I'm not here to convince you that aliens are real or fake, but to actually get you to look into what they really are, and to the ideas of what they might be. I'm Mystery, and thank you for learning about this mystery with me.